I've been an absolute degenerate crypto investor since 2017, YOLO. But last year, I decided to take a more mature approach. On November 16th, 2023, I started investing $1 a day into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin with the intention of doing this for the long term. So far, I ended up with 0.00142712 Bitcoin, and that position is currently up 2.65%. I also ended up with 0.026624 Ethereum, and that position is currently up 13.73%, and I also obtained 682.93 Dogecoin, which is down 6.77%. So overall, I put in $59.56 into Bitcoin, which is now worth $61.14. I put $59.42 into Ethereum, and it's now worth $67.58, and I put $59.47 into Dogecoin, which is now worth $55.44, for a total investment of $178.45 and a current value of $190.16 for an overall return of 6.56% in 60 days. According to Robinhood, this is why my dollar a day investment wasn't actually $1 a day, so if you're counting every penny, there's your answer. A lot of people seem to be getting more comfortable with crypto, especially with the recent spot Bitcoin ETF approvals. When I first entered the crypto markets in 2017, I made just about every mistake you could have made, but I learned my lessons and never left the markets. Eventually, I found success, and from 2020 to 2021, I ended up turning a $1,000 investment into $20,000. I then made a cheeky little 3x trade with Shiba Inu with a portion of the profits when it got listed on Coinbase. I'm not rich by any means. I would argue that a lot of you watching have higher net worths than I do, but if you clicked on this video, you're probably already invested in crypto or are about to be. Full warning, the rest of this video is me sharing with you what I've learned over the past 6 years in this space, with the hope that you will make money using my experience, at the very least lose less money. I am not an expert and I could be flat wrong, but this is a peek into the riskiest part of my portfolio and my personal strategy. Keep in mind, the overall goal is effectively to make money. And remember, this isn't financial advice, I'm not a financial advisor, and you're probably going to lose money in crypto. I know I did when I first jumped in, and if I had to guess, I would say this is statistically the most likely outcome. I only put in what I can afford to lose, and I encourage you to do the same. If you decide to jump into crypto, remember, this is the deep end of the pool, and at the bottom of it is a whole bunch of money, but the pool is filled with sharks. So be sure to check your diving gear before you jump in, not while you're underwater. I know some of you out there are thinking, Raj, I'm glad you made some money last cycle, but I thought Bitcoin was used by criminals and scammers. It's too risky and too much of a wild west. And I get it. Terra Luna and FTX took a lot of investors' money straight to zero. Imagine having $1 million in a coin and a week later barely being able to afford a couple cups of coffee from Starbucks, or simply not having access to any of your money at all. There seems to be a lot of information, misinformation, and opinions on Bitcoin and crypto as a whole, and yes, where there is money, there will be scams and people losing money. Crypto is no exception, but for some reason, people actually think that the preferred method of moving money by people that want to remain hidden is by using a digital currency with an easily trackable wallet address. Just ask them to carry around an AirTag while you're at it. You know what's way harder to trace? Cash. That's probably why there is a fortune buried in Mexico somewhere instead of a random crypto wallet. The reality is that Bitcoin and crypto isn't perfect. You could easily lose your money in any one of the many pitfalls in the space, but it is one of the best performing assets, if not the best performing asset in our lifetime. Bitcoin alone, despite having several obituaries written about it, is up over 13,000% since 2015. If only we had a time machine. Well, we don't, and I'm not going to set myself up for failure with unrealistic expectations. I don't think another 13,000% gain is likely in the future for the next 10 years for Bitcoin, but I do see the potential for profit in the crypto space, and so does Wall Street. I can't tell you exactly when we'll hit all-time highs or when the best time to buy is, or what the best coins are, but I can tell you that crypto bull runs have always had the same story. 2013, 2017, 2021. People FOMO in at the top. They hold because they think it's going to go up further. They lose all their money on the way down and sell at the bottom. They then claim crypto is a total scam, only to get interested again when the price starts marching back up a few years later. Most people never even get a chance to buy at the bottom of the market, which is necessary in a lot of cases to get those crazy 10, 20, 50, 100x gains from one buy and hold trade. If you want those insane gains during a bull run, you're taking on much more risk in smaller cryptos, or you have to link your trades and roll over all your profits from crypto to crypto, which is not easy, and you could lose your entire position, and this could end up costing you a ton in taxes even if you are successful, because when you sell one crypto for another, that's a taxable event according to the IRS, and they don't accept Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, or Shiba Inu. They only take US dollars. Don't be the person that was trading crypto and didn't account for taxes in 2017 and held positions until 2018 only to have the markets crash down and have no money for the IRS. So where are we in this market cycle? Are the gains around the corner? Based on my experience, it's my opinion we've left the bear market, will not be setting new lows, and we have entered the early phases of a bull market. I also believe that this time, like every other cycle from a broad view, will not be different. I believe we will see a run up eventually, with deep corrections along the way and retail FOMO all the way up until a crash and a bear market. So with that theory in mind, here's how I'm approaching the market. My largest position right now is XRP. I've been a holder since 2017, and it made the most sense to me that Ripple and XRP had the highest chances of being around during the next bull run back when I first bought it. Joke's on me, should have put it all into Ethereum. Unfortunately, XRP never did break all-time highs last run in 2021, probably because the SEC claimed it was a security, which I believe was a black swan event. Today in 2024, XRP has been deemed not a security legally, and I'm hoping that the price action will be a little more exciting this time around. Since I'm a long-term holder, I get the benefit of long-term capital gains. So when my price targets hit, I sell and move on. Very simple strategy. Now for everyone watching, we don't have the opportunity to go back and buy in between 2017 and 2023. And if we're speculating that the bear market is over and new lows aren't coming in, what's the next best thing? Because I never left the crypto space after 2017, I know the potential that buying crypto in the bear market has and the importance of diversification in the space. For us watching this video now in early 2024, we have to remember that price action for crypto bull runs is less about what a coin can do in the moment, but rather the potential of the coin, which is fueled by hype and speculation. It's just a narrative. People buying in mass leading to huge gains. For me, during the bear market last year in 2023, I didn't know what coins the market was going to decide were the winners. The market decides what it wants, and that's not necessarily the best projects with the fastest transaction speeds or clear use case. So instead of buying in the last bear market in a broad manner, I chose to play it safe and keep the cash on hand for this moment. As of today, the winners of the market seem to have been chosen. These are the coins that have shown a significant run-up in price recently, with Bitcoin breaking past 40K, and the ones that showed the most strength during Bitcoin price pullbacks. In addition, there's a lot of people in the space with huge followings, all talking about the same coins. Monkey see, monkey do. For me, some of these early winners appear to be Arbitrum, Solana, AVAX, Injective, Optimism, and Internet Computer. There's lots of other ones too. It's not just limited to these, and there seems to be a hot new crypto every day. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. Which coins do you think have the potential to run up in a bull market? Be warned though, I could be wrong about any of these cryptos. Remember when I said I'm personally only investing what I'm willing to lose 100%? That also applies to when your crypto positions go up in value as well. Don't be the person that had over $1 million on FTX or in Terra Luna just to have it disappear overnight. This is still a risky asset class, so please don't follow me blindly. Be smart, protect yourself, and remember, you are more likely to be a winner just investing in the S&P 500 for the long term. And also, as soon as you buy crypto, the price drops. At least that's been my experience anyway. Another way to play this market is to find the next hot narrative before it gets hot. That's a lot easier now when the markets haven't quite woken up yet. AI, gaming, gambling, and real-world assets are the ones that I keep hearing about. Personally, I like the crypto gaming narrative the most, as I've seen the potential from the last cycle, and some of the most popular crypto channels have begun to make their picks. Remember, I think we're still early in the bull market, and new market participants have a tendency to chase green candles. So if a coin performs early, the theory is it will continue to do well when the euphoria hits the market. I like Citus and Beam for the crypto gaming narrative, since they're lower on the overall market cap chart compared to other gaming coins, which could mean higher returns later on. And I do have some other small positions in other cryptos, but those are in micro cap coins, and it would be completely irresponsible for me to broadcast them on this YouTube channel. Those are so risky, they might as well be lotto tickets. Here's the thing with what I just told you. I didn't really give you any hard reasons as to why I'm in these cryptos specifically. I could go into some really deep detail, especially especially with XRP. But for the rest of them, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and all the others, well, I don't actually want to get too involved in the details. It's because I'm not actually trying to outsmart the market, pick the best coin for real-world adoption, or try to find the next 100x. I did that before and it didn't work out. The markets aren't exactly logical. Instead, I'm trying to play this market from a more top-down or broad view. The thing is, crypto presents a huge upside and it's pretty easy to see all the risks. But if you're not taking risks, you don't get the chance to get the reward. So I'm allocating a small portion of my portfolio that I'm totally willing to lose into cryptos based on what I think has staying power, what has done well historically, what has moved recently, and what people in the space that have a large audience are talking about. It's very simple. If people will buy it in a bull run, I want to own it now and sell it to them for a higher price than what I paid whenever that run comes. This year, next year, or possibly never. We have to be ready for all possibilities. Crypto is player versus player. That's just how the markets work. For some reason in 2021, diamond hands and we're all gonna make it was a thing, and yeah, that didn't work out. So crypto makes no sense in a raging bull market. So here is my time to get out of the market thesis. So because I can't call the exact bottom of the market and scoop up crypto at the lowest price possible, I don't expect to be able to call the top of the market either. I decided that I'm going to be very cautious with my positions if and when Ethereum starts breaking into $7,000 or $8,000 territory and Bitcoin starts getting to the $90,000 to $100,000 range. I think given the history of those coins, that would be a good time to consider to get out of the crypto markets and locking in some profits, assuming that I'm even still in any positions at all. Things tend to move at the same time roughly in the crypto space, but some assets run up early and some assets run later. I'm okay with leaving some profits on the table if it means still making a huge return. This is the benefit of being early in the crypto space. But you better believe if I hear Jason Derulo mention crypto in a hit song, see Coinbase shooting up to the top of the App Store again, and basically any other signs of FOMO or mass euphoria, like rappers saying they're buying the whole blockchains, I'm probably selling or am already out of the markets. I'm planning on keeping the $1 a day investments we talked about earlier going for as long as possible through the ups and downs of the market. So if you're interested in following along, be sure to subscribe and I'll share updates regularly. For disclosure, at the time of recording, I own Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, as well as XRP, and I also have positions in Beam, Citus, Arbitrum, and Optimism, and I'll be considering adding more to those positions as well as new coins into the mix as I get more funds and as the market plays out. This doesn't include the small positions in microcaps I mentioned earlier, since those are basically lotto ticket investments and crypto that I just have randomly in wallets from random transactions. Hopefully this video gave you some greater context and some insight on my strategy to walk away with profits from the crypto markets. If you found value in the video, let me know by clicking the like button, subscribe for regular updates on the $1 a day Bitcoin investment. Thanks for watching, and of course, good luck in the markets.